Ave strategos, I'm Pericles and welcome back. So today we are at the episode 25 on our Greek cities campaign. Before we start the episode, I already started recording back in my own PC. I hope the episodes after this will be fine. About the episode 24, I actually recorded it and it was just too big. Like, I think the recording settings was not properly set up, so it was just too big as a size, and I just didn't want to download that big file. So I had to basically compress it a bit, so it decreased the quality. It's still available for 1080p, but so that made me basically upload it much faster. So I'm sorry for the last couple episodes if there was any inconvenience for you, but hopefully the things will go smooth after this point. So let's go ahead and see what we were looking at. So if we remember, I think last episode we got a great sally out defense against the Armenians and took care of the basically Hata settlement Hata here, and we also defended our settlement Carthage over here against the Carthaginians. Looks like they're still bringing some more armies. I don't know where are they pumping these guys out. I don't think so they do that in here. It's a minor city, they shouldn't have an access for it. But let's go ahead and see how the things looks like. I'm gonna move these ships over here and try to retrain them. I don't want them get destroyed on the open sea. So we can probably go ahead and start sieging Karalis, and let's see how the uh, Carthaginians gonna answer to our this move. I'm believing that they're gonna try to defend the settlement, and if they'll do that, I think we have enough power to stop both these two armies. It might be good for us. So we had a Massilia were under the siege of Gauls, and with the basically decision making of ours, we now can defend it against them. Even they don't have a turn to go there, but still we have a chance. So I'll leave this ship over here, and these guys should go already. Can we retain them? Yeah, I think we can retain them all over here. That's great. So these guys are lacking a bit of probably um, maybe cavalry, which they have enough over here. Let me see, there's 16 units here, 12 units over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hoplites, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 hoplites, 2 peltasts here, 4 here. So 6 peltasts and 6 cavalry. So probably what we will just do, we will leave these guys behind, or combine them with someone else. And we have some actually cavalry over here as well. So we might just stop basically building, stop recruiting those cavalry units, just use what we have in our hand. Look at that. So they have grown up, but I didn't pay attention. I don't know how these things are happening, but sometimes I'm missing the expansions, which is better if you do see, just take care of them. So I'm just gonna walk one by one and make sure that everything looks fine. Over here is fine. Alrighty. So looks like we have a steady pace growing on our most of our settlements, and yep, we are not building in Byzantium, so let's start building. I think port is gonna be a huge difference, yes, and might be in this order. Why not? So What's the difference between those two, Odeon and sewers? I want to see what is each building doing. So, where is Odeon? Is that Odeon? This is sewers, but what about Odeon? Oh, yeah, I mean, they are under culture group buildings, theater, lyceum. Oh, so it's not. It is like a okay. It's like a educational building. So didn't know that. Let's do sewers first because it has population bonus a little bit as well. And here we go. We are looking good over here. Same as here. Same over here. I still couldn't take care of those guys. I have to think something about it. And we have to just wipe them down. So I said that this guy's gonna keep moving to the Damascus no matter what. Um, let's see, they have some armies over here, but we can't fight against them yet. Um, the Egyptians started to bring their full stack armies around, I believe. A couple more units that we'll need. And Kotais were rioting last turn, I think. Hopefully it should be fine for next turn. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and now basically see that if there's any place that we can retrain our armies. I need temple with the 3rd tier, like not over here. They have in Syracuse, but I'm not bringing them down to Syracuse, so they're just gonna have to be that what they have, you know. So alright, let's go ahead and take these armies out. I think it's enough, so that we can start moving them. But how we gonna figure it out? That's the good question. So we're gonna have to leave at least 1 or 2 units behind because of the public order issues. Look at that, even with that they're not happy. So probably a couple more units. So 1, 2. How does it look now? Still not happy. I mean, I'm gonna have to in some point leave this town. Wow. So they're not happy at all. So what I'll do probably then, I'll just take a very handful army with me and take those guys to fight. Not yet, not just yet, but whenever they will, I will just to follow that probably. So I will basically keep these guys over here for now, because I have to make sure at least the public order is a little bit in a decent situation, so I don't get basically riots right when I'm basically ending the turn. So I'm gonna keep these 2 hoplites over here, and maybe I might use these Numidian cavalries as well. Yeah, I think they are looking fine. So if they'll decide to charge against us, looks like they're bringing some armies over here. We might just try to block them over there, basically, you know. So we started the siege of that. We are good. I think we can start the siege for Lugdunum, and they are bringing one of their other generals to help. Let's see. Let's start the battle and try to get the Lugdunum from the Gauls. This army, probably the Cleon's army, will march north from here towards to the Gallic capital, Alesia, and we can use one of the other full stack armies for Narbo Martius and later on for um, the the western regions. But for now, they will probably um, wait a bit. So let's see. We have three like four more 4 mil hoplites. Not hoplites. I'm sorry. The 4 missiles, which we'll use just like that. We have one Cretan archers, and let's just move these guys a bit closer. I just have to be careful from this tower. I don't want my units to get shot by that. And archers, you guys can move over here. Just make sure you don't go too close. Alright, and general unit, Cleon's cavalry. Let's see what they'll decide to do. They don't have too many units. Barbarian warlord, warband, warband. So 3 warbands and 1 general cavalry. So let's look at that. Cretan archers are taking care of them for now. Alrighty. So I'm gonna move these guys inside of the walls. I feel like they can talk the same language. And these guys can hold this position just for now. I'm gonna have to move missile units inside as well. Oh, look at that, they got already some casualties. So let's charge against them. They are routing already. Alrighty, so we already got one of their warband units, and let's just move over here. So we pretty much know our basically, let's say, tactic, you know. So what we'll do, we'll just try to bait them with our general cavalry, so they can come closer over here and they can get shot by our missile units. So that's ultimately what we're gonna try to do. But let's see, are they interested on our cavalry? Yeah, looks like they are. Great, so I'll just move them here. And let's see. Barbarian cavalry. Let's go ahead, guys. So the general should be easily defeated over here. He lost some men, but he didn't die over there. Let's do it once more. I don't want you guys to shoot. Just shooting to my own units mostly. Yeah, now we got an enemy general just like that. Alrighty, so what we can do now, I'm gonna move my basically the mercenaries, barbarian mercenaries, close by, so we can start shooting them from a bit closer distance. And these archers might come over here, and my general unit can be moved here. So let's go ahead and see what we are looking at. Just hold the ground, guys. I don't want you to do anything special, and you can just yell to the enemy. And maybe these guys can move just a bit forward. What about our archers? Here we go. So archers is over here. I'm gonna need the archers missiles, and the general is gonna kind of block this way. So that's my initial thought. And let's see, are they gonna prefer to come from here or from this way? Hopefully they'll do this flag, since where we are protecting basically. So enemy general has been killed, so it's gonna be much more easy to deal with all those guys. Where are you throwing those javelins, folks? So great, now general can charge. I believe we gonna just break them super easily. Yeah, we got them. But they're gonna get recovered as soon as they are gonna touch the town square. So we have to give them a break. What you guys are doing? Alright, the general cavalry got some of their units. Yeah, we got them all now. There's only one unit left. So once the general is died, once the general has fallen, the rest of the army is super easy to break apart. So here we go. We got the Lugdunum. This is not one of the settlements that I'm planning to grow it too big. So I'm gonna enslave and make sure that they're not causing a trouble once I leave the settlement. So I'm gonna definitely destroy all those buildings. Yep, I'm even gonna destroy you over here. And what I'll do, I'll just build one of the temples and probably leave the settlement and see. Oh yeah, they're gonna be fine, most definitely. So what about this army over here? We can go ahead and break them as well. Hopefully we can kill their general and wipe them down, and after this he can start moving towards the north. And let's see, so we do have, looks like, a better position, but most probably they're gonna position themselves over here somewhere, the highest point they have. And about the formation, let's do just like this. So we can do 3 hoplites. And each of these guys. So I'm gonna use these barbarian mercenaries on the flank. And move the hoplites, have the hoplites as a main part of my army. So all of those guys are gonna be on the defending mode basically. Doesn't matter, just stay over here. I only want my, you know what, I only want my archers, to be honest, not be too far from the rest of the army. So maybe just like that. Yeah, looks like it. Looks like, and that's fine. And he's gonna just be in this position. These guys can stay far behind. From here, I don't know, they're gonna hide over here. Probably they don't have enough coverage. They can't hide over here, but that's fine. So let's take this army composition and move towards them. We can position ourselves over here and see what they are planning to do against this move. I do have militia cavalry as well. I might use them in some extent. What about this barbarian cavalry? They can just stay over here. So let's triple the speed. Ah, looks great actually. They are positioned themselves in such a disadvantageous position now. Just stay like this. And let's see what we are looking at. Here we go. What are those? Barbarian mercenaries. Why these guys are marching towards us? Any answer that makes sense? Is it intentionally? So they're withdrawing. Let's move them. Let's move the cavalry. And hopefully we can take some of their units down. So the dogs, warbands. So guys, just come over here. I'm waiting for them to get tired before charging to them. Looks like they're gonna just leave, right? So let's give our shot. And hopefully our general don't die here. That they routed my general. So yeah, they were too many. Basically they were just too many, so not too much to do over here. Just save the general. Maybe charging just like this. Yep, that's how we can get the most casualty from them. I mean, they chose to run. We were able to take just a small amount of their army out, just 280 men. So it would be much more better if we could have destroyed their whole army, so I wouldn't have to basically worry about it. But now, since he moved far south, I think Lugdunum should be much safer now. Now we can keep moving towards to the Lycia. So let's do it. I believe we should be fine. We do have let me see, can I move my army spy over here? If I will do, am I gonna see any, am I gonna have any better visibility? Looks like we are okay over here. At least we can see that bridge. We don't see this bridge over here and not too much over here, but I can try to build a watchtower around somewhere over here, but there's a road though. Maybe over here should be a good idea. There's too many mountains around, so not sure which position should be great for building that. So let's go ahead and continue with the rest of our armies. So we said they're gonna retrain. Probably we had the action to do over here. That's the factionaire, Gaidres, and faction leader Xylus. Zealous, however it is pronounced. 1, 2, 3. Wow, look at that full stack Scythian army. That's kind of concerning. We have 4 units over here, and we have 17 units over here. Let's do one more. Maybe next turn we can consider moving them from here. Let's see. Wow, we have Bastan, and we have decent amount of units that we can hire in here. Mercenaries. We might consider separating these two guys into 2 different units. What probably I will do, I will take one army just like that. 6 of those. So I'll hire these guys and I can do Sarmatian mercenaries. Illyrian mercenaries are better than my own peltasts, right? So that's what I'll do. This guy can have, let me see. He can have probably the regular ones. What do you think? I'll have this over here. Yep, just like that. I'm gonna try to get to their faction leader. He moved back and I'll ignore them. I will try to keep them busy over here and let's see what they'll do. So they have a little bit peltasts and 2 units of militia hoplite. So here we go, mostly peltasts. Alright, I won't be fighting with them. If they will charge against me, I will withdraw next turn. My ultimate goal is gonna be to basically taking this settlement safely with this army, where my main army kind of distracts them. Hopefully they're not gonna be able to run away from anywhere. I'm gonna try to block this road, and it's gonna be too many turns for them to turn around, come over here. But at all costs, I'm gonna use my main army over here for blocking their way towards to the Pearl, and hope that'll work. Hope that will work out. Let's see about these guys. They have 2 peltasts. Can I? No, I cannot. I was wondering if it's possible to basically have a cavalry and get them crushed. But I can try to get some of these units. Mercenary and Illyrians. I can get some. I can get some mercenaries. Should I go ahead and crush these guys? Let's do that. I'll just jump to the battle. I don't want their existence over here. I should probably build watchtower somewhere like northwest of the Bylazora. I do have a limited visibility over there also, just for being able to see what's going on in the area. I probably have to build a watchtower. Also, you know, sometimes it doesn't work all the time, but sometimes there's watchtowers are attracting the rebels. So what is that? Is it like some kind of texture problem, or like is it should be a 3, or what on the earth is that building? Alright, General, can you move here, please? Where's that? Oh, look at that. They're getting close by. So let's move over here. So what I'll try to do, I will try to kill their general. He should be somewhere over here. Yep, I see him. If he's dead, it's gonna be super easy to break the rest of their army. So let's go ahead. Move our army over here. Let's charge to them now, guys. It's too late, I believe. I think we got him. Just don't pass him. He is over here. Yeah, great. So we got him. So let's they are broken actually. Let's keep charging. So one of their units are broken, and I'm just trying to continuously keep charging to them for breaking the rest of them as well. Let's follow these guys. Alright, we got them. So I'm just gonna make 3 line. I feel like that's general recommendation. I'm not sure I mentioned that before. I feel like once you do like 3 line formation for your cavalry, doesn't matter which kind of cavalry. I think that's the most efficient one for clearing the um, routing enemies. You know, so when it's too long, sometimes they're just walking next to them and they're basically escorting them to leave the battlefield. But once they have like 3 lines, I feel like that's the uh, position that I'm getting most efficiency. So wow, written runner, shield bearer, veteran warrior. I mean, we didn't do a lot, right? So why are we just getting a lot of them? Over here, probably. That's their spy, huh? So can't build anything here. Probably the terrain is not suitable. Uh, at least we can build over here, right? Still can't. Instead of building there, I would prefer to build somewhere over here, so it is kind of higher ground. But that was nice. So let's go ahead and see what else needs to be done around here. Let's check the agents. So I think we already got a trade agreement with them, and I'm not so sure would I need this guy anymore. We can just use him as a. I think there's this. We can use him as a like a scout. So there's one over here. He can stay. Same here. So our merchants. That's the fun part. So he got 327 dinars over here, and I'll let him stay over here and generate us some income. And we have one more. I'll move him towards to the Egypt, and let's see does they have any better regions that we would like to be there. So the open sea, we are not at the war with these guys yet. Have pirates, they don't have too many men. We might try to destroy them. Yeah, we got them. I mean, whatever happens, this guy is not getting any stars. So I think I'm gonna just abandon this um admiral, and I'll try to raise another admiral. So the things will get heated over here, I believe. Let's see. We have we say that these guys won't be fighting over here. I'll make my way towards to Atahata, and that's the tactic. So we took the cavalry out since they have more movement points, and we can start the siege this turn, and next turn they can basically um, enter the settlement. But about this guy I'm concerned. I don't want him to get killed by Armenian units, so I will probably hmm, I'll probably make him run him around, try to avoid the Armenian armies, because I want this guy to come over here and join to this army instead. So looks like not else much to do. They're gonna have to stay. We have one more army over here, which is we are aware of them. Let's check the settlements. Looks like Iridium needs to get some buildings queued. Let's do it. And we also can raise taxes for at least a turn over here, since we have chunk of units over here. And I think everywhere else should be just fine, right? I'm just checking the ones with like red public order. Sometimes I'm missing some of those and next turn they just go on rebel. Sard is 69%. Righty. 67% on Carthage, Cotes, and Lugdunum 10%. Yeah, we are looking good. Let's go ahead and end the turn and see what we are looking at. Armenians are offering us a peace, probably. No, we just prefer to destroy you. That's even better. Uh, where is that ship? Oh, this guys. I mean, I forgot about them. So we got another commander. I hope not in the east anymore, please. I need some either in the Carthage or around here. Campus Getae. That's good. I mean, I need a general over here. That sounds good. We might try to block their way from there because looks like they are starting to move. Rioting again. Where? Lugdunum. Kotais. Once more. Nicomedia and Tarsus is growing. Let's take care of them real quick. Nicomedia over here. Let's destroy basically add this building to queue and Tarsus. Oh, Tarsus is right over here. Cool. So we put those buildings on a line. Let's see. Her tunic expands. We have exotic slave, inventor, merchant, and we have Numidian chef. Some traits. So we are getting some retinues, basically some followers, which is not bad. We have to decrease the taxes. I mean, we are struggling over here, as you see. These guys decided to take the long way, so I'll leave this siege for the next turn. I'll just try to move my armies. He can have one more since we already lost some of them. So cavalry, I will start the siege with cavalry, the same thing we did for Armenian settlement, and move them to very close by. Let's see if any of those guys can be joined to the army. We can, but looks like not, so that's okay. I mean, I don't think so they will they might sally out actually. If they will sally out, probably I'm gonna have to move back. I am not so sure that these guys can handle it or not, but we'll see. So we are looking at we don't it doesn't look things doesn't look bad over here. Look at that. Alright, so now we are sure that there's no armies on the western side, so they decided to lift the siege. So wise of them, right? And we have our armies over here. Let's just block this way for now, and or maybe should we move towards to the Narbo Martius? Maybe I'll wait for these guys and take them with me as well. And I think here we already retrained them. We can go ahead and try to take these guys down. What I will take with me is I'll take everything except those two guys, and boom, right over here. So we have how many? 10 men over there, and we can take those guys. How much it makes? It makes it 18, and maybe two more hoplites. So I believe they're gonna move back, which they didn't, so that will be another battle. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to destroy these guys, because as you see how many devastation they are causing, I don't wanna have that much devastation in my settlement. So look at that, the Gauls are bringing their armies close by again, so let's try to sink their ship. Here we go. They have just 30 men left, but they are so basically stubborn, you know. They don't want to go ahead and accept their fate. I also have to unfortunately destroy these guys as well because I can't buy them out neither. Same for them. Or did I try both of these guys? I think I tried to bribe both of them. So guys, I'll probably go ahead and end this episode over here. For next turn we have a couple interesting things to do. Our Elysia basically siege started. We had siege started from last turn to Atakata. That's gonna be the first settlement we're gonna take probably. Also we're gonna try to wipe these rebel units down and stuff. So as I mentioned, I already started to record on my own device, so and I'm hoping it is not gonna be late like before. Some days I had to upload the videos and publish it after 8 p.m. I'm gonna try to keep it in the regular time, like around 6 to 7. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will be seeing you in the next episode.